Hey Lindsay, how you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Okay. Well, anything going on in particular that kind of seemed like you're on edge a little bit?
I went to the doctors like a week ago, and they did some MRI for my neck because my neck's been having some pain, and they told me I have some kind of like disc degeneration or something going on, and that's kind of freaking me out. Like, not the most medical, savvy, so I just kind of don't know what that means really and how that's affecting me, and so I'm just a little stressed and anxious about that.
Okay. I did go over your MRI results. The doctor sent those over, and I just wanted to let you know that even though they did find some degenerative disc disease in there, if we were to take MRIs of just the random people from the population, we would find a lot of things in a lot of people's bodies. And though that could be a cause of the pain in your neck, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is. Sometimes our nerves can become a little bit sensitive to different things, which makes us have increased pain for nothing to do with any past injuries or things going on with like your degenerative disc disease. And so I wanted to kind of explain that to you better. So if you can think about it, usually the example I like to use is that usually when we go to sleep, we can generally sleep through a lot of noises, right? Like it takes something big like thunder or an earthquake or something crazy going on outside or inside to wake us up. But then certain times, like if you, the example I could give is if you have a child, and the baby needs to eat during the night or something's going on, it's, not feeling good or whatever, it starts to cry out, you can kind of become attuned to hearing just those slight little cries, and you wake up to just the little cries. And that's a good thing because then you can help the child out. But then sometimes after the child's grown up, or even if you go away for a weekend getaway with your significant other, you can kind of, your body feels like it hears the baby crying out and you wake up. This has happened to my wife, and there's no baby there, there's nothing going on, just kind of got overly sensitive to noises during the nighttime. And so that sometimes happens with our nerves and our sensation that picks up those sensations telling us that something's going on, that then our brain tells us is pain. And so what we want to try to do with the physical therapy is kind of try to retrain the nerves to learn that certain things like light touch or just movement of the neck or things like that doesn't need to have a pain signal sent out from the brain, that's normal and good, and kind of bring down that heightened awareness back to then where the brain will tell you you're in pain when there's actual things that would actually cause pain instead of just like light touch.
Okay.
I also saw in your chart thing that you are living with your grandma and that you've been worried about some financial stuff. You care to tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I've just had a crazy home life growing up, and so now I'm living with my grandma rather than my parents, and she's just getting older, and it's just getting hard to take care of her and work and, make money so that we can pay for our house and stuff.
Okay. Also kind of going along with the pain stuff, sometimes things like anxiety, which can generally come on with, I'd assume, some of these things like taking care of a grandma or, worrying about financial situations, can kind of help build up that increased sensitivity with things like pain and what we've been talking about. And so have you been getting help with that, with any of those things?
No, I just don't know where to look for help. I don't really have any other family around, so.
Okay. Well, I have a couple resources that I could give you numbers for, so you could reach out and contact them about financial stuff and other people that could help take care of your grandma if you're interested. Well, I could give you those along with our treatment, and hopefully with all that combined and learning to decrease that sensitization to the receptors and stuff, that we can hopefully get this pain under wraps and get you back to feeling good again.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Awesome.